Go on, Carnby. Oh man, do we get the? I think now, can we actually like leave the mansion and the door not gonna be locked behind us? Oh no! Don't try to go in there. Just let's get the fuck out of here. Can we get the fuck out of here? What's up? We're going outside. Else we escaped the mansion. Woohoo! Yeah. It's called for a woohoo, Carnby. I'll agree there. Ooh, soundtrack. I enjoy the soundtrack there. And I think I remember seeing this, and yeah. Oh man! Carnby is still cursed with hallucinations and shit. I've seen that clip around. Like, man. Kinda lame that I ended up having to see that. I ended up having to see that before completing this game, but yeah, we finally completed. I finally completed Alone in the Dark 1 on 3DO. I completed my first Alone in the Dark game. Woo! It was only what, like almost, well, over 20 years after its release. Yep. All right. Looks like let's go. I'm enjoying the sounds of the birds chirping and stuff. So, chilling too for a moment there in silence. Alright, what else can do? Any of our commands still work? Might as well see this, test this out while we're here. Fuck! I was gonna see if like you can bring out the menu or something. But nope. That's alright though. Resume saved game. Save game 1. It's still gonna load us back to where it was, I bet. Wouldn't make sense if it didn't. Except for of course those little glitches that I've told about, that I've seen with this 3DO console. Anyway, let's go to quit. Now, I mean, I heard that Emily Hartwood, the other playable character, the way you play through the game with her is exactly the same as if it would be if you played through it with Carnby. But for celebration, yeah, let's call it that. Let's select her character here, and before I totally end this session in this gameplay series of Alone in the Dark, this playthrough. Yeah, I can call it a playthrough because I played it all the way through as Carnby. For celebration. Listen to me yapping so much. I talk too much. I know that. Let's see what her text is. What her prologue is. See what she has to say. And my 3DO reset itself. Oh man, my 3DO is tired. It doesn't want to go and fucking show a slide. It doesn't want to go show a series of slides. I'm like, no, I don't want to go give all that power showing a whole book of fucking text and shit. Fuck you. I'm tired. I've been on for hours. Well, too bad, 3DO. I mean, you can handle it. I have faith in you. Please. Be a good...
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me. My Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft. My initial surprise and distress past, I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind. That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock, All those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. Desetto had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea. My duty is clear. I must go to Desetto. I tremble at the thought of those dark corridors, those brooding portraits. Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision. I remember his voice saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder. Maybe the secret drawer will yield up an explanation." I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that much. Now is the time to confront the mysteries. Desetto is waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane. But why did he, according to the police report, block the loft window with the old wardrobe?
It's very interesting, everything she said there. I'll tell you why he blocked the window with the wardrobe, so the fucking alligator, raptor, demon thing wouldn't come in. That's why, Emily. I really don't know why they needed to show that frog. Now thinking back on, I don't understand why they have to show that frog's face there. Really. Now, of course, yeah, it's gonna be Emily's character model walking through the driveway or the pathway or whatever into the mansion instead of Edward's, instead of Carnby's, Edward Carnby. And yeah, the creepy hands looking in the window. That's those hands look so aged like that because those are the hands of what the fuck is his name? Pitford. What? Yeah, that person that started with a P. That's why. That's why it looks to me. It looked as if very evil hands, but they're decayed. The hands are decayed because his powers that he learned, the spells with the spells and shit he casted, like he learned to cast and all that fucked up magic he got involved with. He was able to make himself live hundreds of years, or 100 or hundreds, whatever. That's why his hands there look so aged, and I think that I'm assuming that is, oh, this is reminiscent of the good times as you see Emily walk through all this. Discovering that fucking statue come to life and come attack me. There's Emily's face up close. And the fucking demons guarding the stairs. The gargoyle demon things, whatever they are, that you defeat with the mirrors. Oh man, just looking back on it all. I'm so proud of myself that I completed this game, man. Wow. Amen to that. I thank God that I was able to oh man, that I was able to take the time to sit down and you know, complete me in Alone in the Dark game to where I can say, hey, I beat Alone in the Dark. But I was saying, yeah, I think that person who we threw the lantern at in that big room in the cave was that Pitford guy. You know, it was him blowing the fire at me, and that's who we blew up. You know, Alright, now let's see how much more obnoxious Emily is when when she hits and everything. Sounds like a fucking weakling. Okay, up and down does that kick. I'm holding right, doing that. That's left. And there's the lantern that we use all throughout the game. Well, at whatever points. Fuck off! Fuck off, you bitch. Alright, now go ahead and I just want to like search in there and then like see. Yeah, I'm sure like I wondered when I first started Carnby's session if everything starts over when you play as Emily. And open search. Take the letter. Fuck off. I don't need to deal with you. I don't need you. Raptor thing. Read. This is the note. I wonder if it all says the same. Yeah, I found the letter.
They are coming.
Yeah.
I have freed hellish.
And you know, poor Emily, really. Poor Emily. She has to witness that. You know, and she has to. And when it's her plan, she has to be the one finding that note and shit. And reading exactly what her uncle was talking about. Well, with why he killed himself, which is really sad and fucked up. Well, as Carnby, we did lift the curse. We lifted the curse, and I want to say, I guess if this is the right way to put it, avenged Jeremy Hartwood's soul. Yep, and Howard Hartwood's soul. Oh man, this was an interesting experience. It was. It was a great time. You know, it was a great way to spend my time. Really, try out some Alone in the Dark and get used to everything and play it through, and it just feels so accomplishing. I'm glad I started this story out as Edward Carnby instead, because